My name is Joel Dumaresq, and I am the chairman of the board of Coronet Metals. Coronet is an advanced stage gold and silver producer with projects in the U.S. state of Nevada as well as Peru. Coronet is listed on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol CRF, as well as on the OTCQX in the U.S. and the Frankfurt Exchange in Germany. We don't see ourselves as having a flagship project per se. We have three individual projects, all of which are unique and valuable in our mind. The first project, located in Nevada, is known as the Liberty Precious Metals Processing Facility. Liberty is a refinery operation. We're processing gold and silver concentrates. We are presently just beginning production, and we anticipate that the production that we will be running through Liberty will be sufficient to look after Coronet's administrative and corporate needs for the next several years. We also have the Whitecaps mining project in Nevada. Whitecaps is a former producing mine and mill. We just submitted recently a redevelopment plan for the Whitecaps mill, whereby we are going to be upgrading the mill and also bringing the tailings impoundment up to today's standards. What is particularly compelling to us at Whitecaps is the fact that there is a 300,000 ton store of tailings, historical tailings from the old Whitecaps mine that we have assayed and are in the process of completing a 43-101 report on. The initial indications would suggest that there is a significant amount of recoverable gold in the tailings, and that we can run that through our Whitecaps mill once we complete the refurbishment, and the cash flows that we'll recognize off that will finance the project going forward. In addition to the tailings, we intend to get back into the old historic Whitecaps mine. The mine hasn't produced since before the Second World War, but at the time was a very significant producer in the region, and also was providing a very high grade of gold. We anticipate that we'll be able to use the cash flow that we're going to generate off of the tailings to redevelop the underground and get back into the mine and develop a resource in the Whitecaps mine. The third component at Whitecaps is towards the north. The property butts right up against Kinross's Round Mountain operation. Round Mountain has been a significant producer for Kinross and Barrick over the years, and almost 20 million ounces has come out of there. The caldera that they've been mining runs right down into our zone, and what we're looking forward to doing is getting up in that part of the property and beginning an exploration program up there. The other project that we have is the Mina gold and silver project in Peru. Mina is a mid-sized deposit that sits right on surface. It's an extremely rich gold belt that extends from Newmont's Yanacocha mine in the north down to Barrick's Piarina mine in the south. Piarina is only about 30 or 35 kilometers to the south of us, and is a major operation for Barrick mines. What we're in the process of doing is completing the permitting for Mina. We have an existing 43-101 resource of between 200 and 250,000 ounces of gold, plus a couple million ounces of silver. The grade is about 2.6 grams per ton, and we're in the process of completing on a second pre-feasibility study, which will identify the economics for the project. So cumulatively, what we see is Liberty providing us with the immediate near-term cash flow, with Whitecaps being our longer-term development project, and with Mina effectively being the large-scale gold mining project as we do additional exploration and development there, and eventually bring that into production as well. There's a number of good reasons to consider investing in Coronet at this time, not the least of which is the fact that we have a strong balance sheet, and that we are entering production and will soon have sufficient cash flow to look after our corporate and development needs going forward. In addition, at Coronet, we believe that the strength of our company is in our people. We have a very experienced board with a number of members who have had experience at Newmont Mining and also at Glencore in the precious metals trading side. In addition, the management team has had experience in turning around mining operations around the world, most recently significantly reducing the cash cost of operation from $800 an ounce down to $400 an ounce at a project in West Africa, and doubling production from 40,000 ounces a year up to 80,000 ounces a year. Finally, and I think most telling of our commitment to the company, is that Coronet has experienced very, very significant and consistent insider buying over the past several months, as evidenced within our corporate filings. Over the coming months, investors can look forward to the beginning of production at the Liberty facility. We anticipate that within the next few weeks that we will be into production of our gold and silver concentrates. As we ramp up towards full production at the end of this year, we are planning to use the cash flows that we will be generating out of Liberty to finance both of our corporate operations as well as the development of our other projects in Nevada and Peru. At the same time, we'll be moving forward with the completion of the permitting and refurbishment of the Whitecaps mill in Nevada, as well as the final permitting and feasibility study on our project down in Mina, Peru. At Coronet, we're trying not to focus on the fact that these markets are difficult, but rather the opportunities that these markets are presenting us. There are a number of projects that we are seeing weekly that are attractive and that are at much more favorable valuations than what we've seen over the last several years. And we believe that had the markets not been difficult, that we would not have been able to secure the two projects that we recently secured in Nevada at the valuations that we picked them up at. So our plan is to use our cash flow and our strong balance sheet to secure additional projects that we can employ our expertise and resources towards developing and bringing into production.